5 lights are coming on for the final time in RPL F1 in 2023. Before 2024 lights are out, away we go. And racing is underway as Cookie got a decent start. Be Good going to be challenging De Chiller for second place. Side by side to turn 1 they go. And they collided. Be Good and De Chiller have come together in the opening corner. And they're down to plumb last. Both of them hunted up to 3rd place. The podium for Alpine already side by side here into the late braking zone. It's going to be Jack breaking the latest. Hunted trying for a switchback. Can't get it. Scyther there to challenge. Tadpole there as well. And how about Redfire and Florian getting spots as Cam with a 3-second time penalty. TB up places. 11th place already for the Mercedes driver who had started all the way back in 19th. Here he goes on Lewis Piper, his teammate, to try to make it another place. 9 places for TB already. The big losers, Be Good, De Chiller, Welpdang, and Wavy. Now Dainty takes another place on the previous teammate of Dainty. And in fact, the 2 past champions in this RPL F1 tier. Now, Hunted and Jack gonna go side by side. Hunted breaking a little bit later. Lunges, gets the move done. Behind that, Redfire and Florian also gonna jewel it out side by side here. This area gets a little bit narrow, gets a little bit tricky, and that's going to allow TB because the battling to get through, and Redfire skirmishes off the road, but somehow will keep the place over Lewis Piper.
Yes, I through on Jackie Miles. The Chiller has lost several positions. No Be Good is ahead of him. Oh, massive collision with Lewis Piper!
Lewis Piper is off, so is the Alfa Romeo of Cam. And that's the virtual safety car.
Oh, Lewis Piper, big wreck.
8th place already for Fake TB. That is already going to be worthy of Driver of the Day once we talk about his performance later. If he continues the pace. And here he goes on Florian. Move done already.
Make it sick.
This is absolutely impressive from Fake TB. Won this race last season. Contact with Tadpole. That's the 2nd time he made contact. I don't think it was too egregious, though. But now, Tadpole has Florian down the inside. Florian's going to have to protect from Redfire, who's going to dive it down the inside. Side by side, they make contact. Now the door is open for TTM Barney as Wavy is off. But now, Redfire claims 8th place. Florian going to use the left side of the track to try to take this place back. Side by side action into turn number 1. Oh, Florian out ahead.
In last tier 2 season, you know, as he gets overtaken by Academy teammate Scusser, he came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen him F1 game in a few game cycles, and he just came out of came back all of a sudden, and he was rapid and
whoa!
fair play to him as he almost
Loose
into the wall.
What can TB do? He's still tantalizingly close, and now heating up the move again. DRS battery also being used down the inside. He throws it. They make contact. That's hunted into the gravel due to contact, and Tadpole goes through. So TB, very argy-bargy as De Chiller gets P11.
Hunter is all over the road now. He's been clearly been shocked by that. He should be overtaking. But because of the DRS, as we can see here, on board with Barney, who's going for Hunted, the Chiller should be all over the back of these two. But because of the DRS, the Chiller's going to get gapped almost. And Barney's going to go around there. No, he's going to pull it off. No, he's dying.
Close quarter racing puts Barney in front of Hunted. Hunted going from 4th to 10th. At one point, he was 3rd. Be Good double DRS, so Florian's going to have his chance on Tadpole now. Florian, which way does he go? Does he send a late one? Lunging, side by side, they touch! Tadpole's around! The first chance to get points if anything happens. Yellow flags. But now, here is Be Good and Shanghai, side by side. Tadpole's to cause the yellow flags. That's a virtual safety car.
Oh dear. What's Tadpole? Tadpole, what are you doing, lad?
Again. Around. What in the world?
Lad?
What has happened with him? He's retired.
He's retired on track.
Track. Well, let's see. Here's KVS and Hunted. Ding dong battle once again. This train is just absolutely giving us some neat battles, some neat overtakes, and one collision earlier on. Now, with KVS continuing to stay out, does Dainty take advantage here of the Academy teammate? Is this what KVS was trying to do? Cam, out of this race in the pit lane. The second retirement last season. It was 2 retirements in this race. Florine was one of them, in fact. And now, same retirements as last time in this race last season. 16 laps in. As Zakaria, Miniko, finally in.
Miniko has been robbed.
Oh, that glitch. Scyther finally pits for McLaren, who've had points 16 races in a row. You better hope to come out toward the points, so both cars can have a chance at the end of this race as Red Fire with a 3-second penalty. And now Lewis Piper has crashed out of this race. It's a safety car. Lewis Piper has crashed in the final sector, and this is going to change the complexion of this race completely.
Here we go!
Jack. Oh, Wavy's crashed. Wavy is... Oh, he's retired on track. Oh, there's a collision. Shanghai had contact, and he's now around, but he saves it, going in a straight direction once again. Both Ferraris in the restart already hungry and gaining places, so they needed to do that to have a chance for a podium. They've done just that. So now, Jack using the battery. What's that going to do in terms of gaining on Barney, who in front of that has sights set on Be Good, who's gaining onto Chiller? What's going to happen here? Miniko gets hunted. Now, for P4, Be Good. Is he close enough? No. Here we go. Battle for the podium once again. Be Good close, not close enough. How about Jack getting Barney? Jack is through up into 6th place. He reclaims that spot he once had, but now he's after the top 2 positions. The Chiller lost DRS right there. Very crucial to this race. Scyther regains 2nd. Now, Be Good surely has to get the Chiller here with him not having DRS.
Was basically confirmed. This goes for his podium, considering he's already passed TB as well. I'm surprised, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a lot worse for Skisfer on the medium tires. Hunted is battling it out there on his medium tires, and he's obviously made an error there. And Jack going for the move on Mr. Good. That is Bede. And he can't finish it off there. And Miniko, his teammates, were behind him.
Wow, Ferrari really putting the charge here in the final stage of this race with Red Bull's De Chiller having a penalty. Barney a little wide there at the exit of turn 1. TB again on the back of Scyther. Is it enough? No. Be Good also on the back of De Chiller. You saw him going from left to right earlier. He's not going to do this late in the braking zone again. Hunted and Dainty continuing to swap places. It's Hunted who will be in 9th place as they come through turn 4. Here goes Be Good. Telling him to be good. Because he's going to slide into him in the braking zone. A little late move from De Chiller causes Be Good to lose now 2 places. But if they do, this is for the podium. Jack now, closer than before. Gaining. Outside line, long way around. Is he going to be able to pull it off in the braking zone? De Chiller has to back out, and Jack does pull it off. So we're going to start the final lap of this race for Cookie. Jack leading this train. He was on podium in Season 7 in this race. Now he's trying to hold on for P4. Here we go. De Chiller, Miniko, all swarming past Jack. Jack losing 2 places now. On the final lap. Can they have a late charge into the final sector? We're going to switch over to Cookie in a moment, then switch back to this. But can Miniko find a move down the inside? No. Cookie got a podium in this race last season for Aston Martin. This time he switched over to the car that won this race. 4 wins all time. He's going to tie Joe Loke, who's achieving great things in real life. Now, Cookie's achieving great things in RPL as he wins the Australian Grand Prix, dominating once again. And you see the cars cross the line. Be good. Retired from the session. I guess it's because he left early. Zakaria got dainty on penalties. So Zakaria, the last one in the points on his return.
Yeah, well, I've told many people to not do what Be Good's just done because it's very annoying, and he's done it anyway, so twat.
Stupid glitch. Stupid glitch, stupid move, you could say. Jokingly, of course. But final runner across the line is Redfire Tiger. Who would you give driver of the day to?
If you would like to check out the final race results, driver standings, constructor standings, and much more, head over to our socials, RPL Formula 1. No spaces. If you would like to check out the upcoming races in the near future, head over to our Twitch. The username is the same. We hope to see you there.